हेलो एवरीवन, गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू। सबसे पहले हम डेस्कटॉप पे आते हैं और एक फ़ोल्डर बनाते हैं। सिलेक्टर्स इन CSS नाम का फ़ोल्डर बनाते हैं। एक फ़ोल्डर बन गया, आप लोग भी बना लीजिए। देन वी टाइप cmd ऑन फोल्डर, देन इन cmd वी टाइप कोड स्पेस डॉट, that is open in VS Code. So here we can enter in the folder of selectors in CSS. आज हम सीखते हैं सेलेक्टर्स CSS में होते क्या हैं। इन CSS selector is the way of applying CSS on different tags, attributes and elements of HTML. We create a file of index.html, then we can generate boiler code, and here we can change the title of my web page, that is selectors in CSS. So here we can write the body of HTML tag that is shown on the browser you can use. Here we can create a heading tag that is h2, and here we can give the ID that is main. ID should be unique, that is different from class. Class should not be unique. Multiple class can be combined together. So in h2 tag we can write CSS selector examples, and here we can create a paragraph tag in which we can write this is the paragraph, simple paragraph tag, and here we can create another paragraph tag, that is we can give the attribute of class, that is highlight. So in which we can write the text, that is this paragraph uses class selector. So class selector should be apply on multiple classes and multiple tags of HTML. So this is different from ID selector. Then we create another paragraph selector tag in which we can create class, that is also highlight, and we can create attribute, that is data type, that is special. All right, you can write. So next in paragraph tag we can write this paragraph uses compound selector. Compound selector is a combination of two or more than two tags, and it is the combination of element plus attribute and so on. Here we can give a attribute, that is input type text and placeholder in which your name, enter name. So this is the tags we can define in the body of HTML, and in head tag we can create a style tag in which we can write all the CSS and selectors of each tags of HTML elements, in which we can write the comment first for element selector. So we can write element selector for one line comment. This is the simplest way. Here we can write paragraph tag, color that is blue, and next here we can create a selector, that is ID selector. ID selector start with hashtag, and class selector is start with dot. Clear out? Okay, then moving forward to the code. Here we can write hashtag ID, hashtag main. Here in which s2 we can define the ID is main, so in which we can write the hashtag main, so color is red, and text alignment is center. So here we can create a comment for class selector, that is, so this is comment for class selector, and here we can define the dot and highlight. In paragraph tag we can create a attribute, that is highlight, and in which we can apply the CSS, that is background color. We can give the yellow. And next, moving forward to others, this is attribute selector, that is the attribute is something that is the property of tags in HTML. Here we can create the attribute selector, that is input. We can give the type equal to text, and here we can apply the CSS. So in which we can apply the CSS, that is border 2 pixel solid green. So the border should be green at 2 pixel solid, and here we can create the selector for selector, that is compound selector. So we can create comment for compound selector. Here we can write the text for compound selector and close the comments. So in which we can write the paragraph tag dot highlight, that is compound selector, that is tag plus element plus attribute, that is the main special method of compound selector. Here is input type equal to, that is special. We can give the data type equal to special, in which you can see this, and here we can apply the CSS property like color, that is purple, and font weight, that is bold, and run this commands and code. We can see the browsers that give the output, that is selectors, CSS selectors example, that is h1 tag, that is ID should be unique, that can be give red. This is paragraph tag. Paragraph tag is mainly used for this, that is the selectors in CSS, the way of applying CSS on different elements and tags of HTML, that is called selectors in CSS. So thank you बच्चों, बहुत बहुत thank you. Please like, subscribe and share this. Here is the output, you can check out. So we can write the text, that is thank you sir.